Hey there, fellow nature enthusiasts. Today, we're going to explore the breathtaking beauty and raw power of the African savanna in our YouTube channel, Animal Fact Zone. Imagine yourself standing on the edge of the savanna, where the sky meets the earth. The endless horizon stretches before you, painting a picture of endless possibilities. Here, the earth breathes fire, and the sky weeps gold. The savanna is a stage for the ultimate drama, where life doesn't ask for permission. It takes it. It fights. It bleeds. It's a land where kings rise and fall in the blink of an eye. Lions, hyenas, buffalo, zebras, giraffes, each a warrior in their own right, each a thread in the tapestry of survival. So, let's appreciate the beauty and resilience of the African savanna and remember that we're all part of this incredible tapestry. Thank you for joining me on this journey, so let's see what we have prepared for today. We're going to dive into the world of the lion, often referred to as the king of beasts. But is this title truly earned? Let's explore the idea that a crown in the savanna comes with a heavy price, and that even kings can feel hunger, weakness, and the threat of losing their throne. We all remember that even the infamous and dominant Scarface lion, being from the most fearless, came to the end of his reputation, where he slowly gave the throne to the youngest generations and died with dignity. The lion's roar is indeed powerful, and it serves as a warning to all who might challenge its reign. However, even the strongest of kings can face hardships. A single misstep, a failed hunt, and the throne can crumble beneath them. It's a reminder that even the most powerful can feel vulnerability. So, let's appreciate the lion's strength, but also recognize its limitations. After all, even kings have their moments of weakness. As we know, the king will also have by his side, and his queen, the lioness, that they play a key role for the stabilization of the so-called kingdom of the lions. Lionesses play a crucial role in the lion pride. They are the primary hunters, responsible for providing food for the entire pride. They work together, using their strength, agility, and teamwork to bring down prey. Lionesses also protect their cubs, teaching them the skills they need to survive in the wild. They are fiercely protective of their young, often forming a circle around them to keep them safe. In the social hierarchy, lionesses typically rank lower than the males, but they still have a significant impact on the pride's dynamics. They play a key role in maintaining order and cohesion within the group. We can clearly see the connection that the lionesses have with their cubs. Sometimes comes the question if the mother's instinct is something that is taught, or is it given? For sure, in the lion's kingdom is something given, we can assure. In the golden vastness of the savanna, where predators lurk and the sun beats down without mercy, the deer moves like a whisper, swift, alert, always one step ahead of death. These elegant creatures are not just survivors, they are artists of evasion, masters of the vanishing act. With legs built for explosive speed and ears sharper than a hunter's arrow, they dance on the edge of danger every single day. Deer are the living pulse of the wilderness. Their large, luminous eyes scan the horizon for threats, while their powerful hind legs coil like springs, ready to launch them into a blur of motion at the first sign of danger. A single snap of a twig, the faintest scent of a lion on the wind, and they vanish. Poof, gone in a flash of brown and white, leaving only dust and frustration in their wake. Want to know a crazy fact? A deer's greatest weapon? Its jumping power. Some species can leap over 10 feet high and cover 30 feet in a single bound, enough to clear a small river or even a surprised crocodile. Imagine being chased. Only to literally jump out of the story like an action hero. Deer don't just run, they rewrite the rules of escape. Let's hear one funny fact. Let's be honest. Deer may be graceful, but they're also the drama queens of the savanna. One minute, they're grazing peacefully like it's a yoga retreat. The next, a leaf rustles and they're sprinting, like the ground is lava, kicking their legs like they're in a cartoon. And don't even get me started on their freeze and stare move. Lion in the distance? Better stand completely still, but also keep chewing because, hey, snacks are Important, even in mortal danger. But life for a deer is not just about running. It is about strategy, about silence, about knowing when to freeze and become one with the grass, when to flee in zigzagging panic, and when to stand their ground and fight. Yes, fight. A cornered deer is no helpless victim. Those delicate-looking hooves can strike with surprising force, and antlers, even in smaller species, can turn into deadly weapons when survival is on the line. And of course, how can we forget the elephants? Where the earth trembles and the trees bow, the elephants move like living mountains. These are not just animals. They are forces of nature, architects of the wild, and guardians of an ancient wisdom we are only beginning to understand. To witness an elephant is to witness the soul of Africa itself, immense, powerful, and yet deeply tender. An elephant's life is a saga of survival, loyalty, and raw emotion. Their herds are not just families. They are dynasties, led by wise matriarchs who carry the maps of 1,000 migrations in their minds. They remember, they mourn, they celebrate. When a calf is born, the entire herd rejoices, trumpeting in triumph. When a member falls, they grieve for days, touching the bones with their trunks as if whispering farewells to an old friend. Let's learn in fact together now. An elephant's brain weighs 11 pounds, more than any other land animal. But here's the real magic. They have 3 times as many neurons as humans. They solve problems, recognize themselves in mirrors, and even paint. Some scientists believe they may be as intelligent as dolphins or apes, giant, walking geniuses with memories that never fade. The giraffe. A creature so surreal, so magnificently disproportionate, that if it didn't exist, no one would dare invent it. 6 feet of leg, 7 feet of neck. A heart the size of a basketball, pumping blood with the force of a fire hose just to reach that towering brain. This is evolution's most delightful over-engineering, a living monument to the wild's sense of humor. One mind-blowing fact about giraffes: a giraffe's neck has the same number of vertebrae as a human, just 7. Each one is over 10 inches long. Their jugular veins contain one-way valves to prevent blackouts when they bend down. Literally, they are built different. Zebras, the Savannah's walking barcodes. Stripes so confusing, even lions get a headache trying to pick one out of the herd. They kick like MMA fighters, bite like angry landlords, and run like they just remembered they left the oven on. Not. Horses, not donkeys, just pure, unhinged vibes. One fact: their stripes repel biting flies better than bug spray. Funny take. Their entire existence is basically, I'm not technically a horse, I'm a problem. In the deceptively peaceful rivers of Africa, where sunlight dances on water like liquid gold, lurks a creature of sheer prehistoric power, the hippopotamus. 3 tons of muscle, armored skin, and pure, unadulterated attitude. This is not a gentle giant. This is the mob boss of the waterways, the original, look at me wrong and I'll end you, energy made flesh. By day, they lounge like overstuffed sausages, half submerged in cooling mud, their tiny ears flicking at flies with the irritation of a billionaire bothered by peasants. But when the sun sets, the transformation is terrifying. Those stubby legs become piston-driven murder machines, propelling them at 1990 party through water, faster than an Olympic swimmer. Their jaws yawn open to 180 degrees, revealing tusks that can snap a canoe in half like a toothpick. And they will charge. 4. Fun. For territory, because you blinked weirdly in their direction. One fact: hippos, water orcs with anger issues. Their yawn, a death threat. Their sweat, blood-red sunscreen. Mating ritual, poop flinging. Babies, squeaky Uber riders with a death wish. Turkin 10 would not pet. This is the Savannah, not a postcard, not a screensaver, but Earth's last great theater of raw, untamed life, where every sunrise brings new battles and every sunset whispers ancient truths. If you liked the video, please subscribe and make a comment which animal you found more fascinating,